Right, hello friends. Today we are going to learn how to make a little clay turtle. So the way we're going to do that is I've got my clay wrapped in the moist cloth. I've got my clay tool or clay tools, and I have my slip, which is the clay glue. And clay glue is just clay mixed with water, nothing crazy. So to make it, we're going to start with a pinch pot. So I've got my ball of clay. I need to pull some of the clay off though, because I'm going to need that for my head, tail, and feet. All right, so I make my ball, and we're going to use a technique called pinch pot. Pinch pot's pretty easy and pretty straightforward. You just take your ball of clay, you're going to take your thumbs, and you're going to make like a heart shape and poke right in there. And we're going to use our pinchers, like our crab pinchers, slowly. You don't want it to get flat like a plate. You want it to be deep like a bowl. So dig right in there and turn and pinch and turn and pinch. Not too hard. And don't forget your pinky thumb rule. You don't want it too skinny. You don't want it too thick. When you're happy with it, you got your dough, you are ready for the next step. So we are going to need some clay for the turtle's head. So I'm going to roll it out. Not too thick. All right, looking good. Now I'm going to need clay for the feet and the tail. So I'm going to roll out a snake just like that, gently. All right, so cut off a little bit for the tail. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. You know what? I think I'll use this for the tail because it's littler. All right, get those into a good shape that you're happy with. I like to have the tail a little bit pointier. Then I'm going to put the feet in the right spots. You put the tail in the right spot. Now you notice I haven't done slip and score yet. This thing will just fall apart. But first I want to make sure they fit right. So I'm going to smush it down all the way around. Not too flat, I still want it to look like a turtle. Then pick it up, and it's time to slip and score. So I'm just going to work all the way around. Start with the head. Put a little slip in there, a little slip in there. And use my finger or a tool and just smear it right in. Let's do the next one. A little slip, a little slip. Use my finger or a tool and just smear it right in. Spin it. Let's do the next one. Scratch. Scratch. Remember, you're going to be doing it 6 times because you have 1 head, 4 legs, and 1 tail. So we're going to do all of those. I'm feeling like it's stuck, but it really isn't, even though it feels a little sticky. When it dries, it'll just come right apart. But I am remembering to use slip and score technique, so I don't have to worry about that. Last one. So scratch, scratch, slip, slip, and use my fingers or a tool to smush it right in there. Make sure everybody's good. All right, let's flip it over. Now I have my turtle. Final details. You can add little eyes like that. And then you are good. That's all there is to it. Isn't he a handsome little fella?